After some U.S. officials called for a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas, the country has agreed to a 4-hour daily pause in fighting.
Fox 8's Chris Welch joins us live in studio. So, Chris, what does this mean for hostage negotiations?
Well, Steve and Natasha, that kind of remains to be seen right now. In a perfect world, according to President Joe Biden, he'd like to see a pause of 3 days or longer to allow for negotiations to take place regarding the release of hostages. Now, in terms of whether this means a formal ceasefire could be in the works, both Israeli and U.S. officials say that is still not happening.
Israel has agreed to implement a 4-hour daily pause in its assault on Hamas in northern Gaza. This, according to the White House, which says that each 4-hour window will be announced at least 3 hours prior. The purpose of the pause, to allow civilians an opportunity to flee the region.
There will be 2 humanitarian corridors allowing people to flee the areas of hostilities in the northern part of Gaza. It's also critical that humanitarian supplies and assistance are expanded in the areas where people are moving.
It's not the first time that short-term pauses have taken place. However, Thursday's announcement appeared to be an effort to formalize and expand the process as the United States presses Israel to take greater steps to protect civilians in Gaza.
There is no ceasefire. We are battling Hamas. There is no ceasefire.
What are the chances of a Gaza ceasefire? None. No possibility.
In the past 24 hours, Israeli ground forces have moved deeper into the dense urban areas. The IDF says it killed dozens of terrorists, including the head of Hamas's anti-tank missile unit, and some 50,000 Palestinians evacuated to the southern Gaza Strip. And Israel is claiming it is taking special precautions to avoid civilian casualties.
We're trying not to harm innocent people. We give all the people who live here a good heads up that we're coming, that they need to evacuate.
At a Gaza peace forum, the UN Secretary General once again calling for a ceasefire.
Some life-saving aid is beginning to trickle into Gaza, but let's face it, it's a drop in the ocean. The needs are enormous. We must step up to assist and protect civilians in Gaza. That means an immediate humanitarian ceasefire.
And President Biden also reiterated today his message to the families of hostages held by Hamas. And that message is, he says they're not going to stop until they get them out.